Hi guys, welcome to the Road to the Tarot. I hope you're doing well. So this is a Metatron reading. I absolutely love Metatron energy, as I said. And a couple of stories before I get into the reading, if you don't mind. And I feel like, these are really interesting stories. So if you're not familiar with Archangel Metatron, please do have a little Google, okay? But as I've said before, many times before, I have done the Amanda Ellis's level 1 Archangel Metatron course. So in that course, we were attuned and we did a lot of meditations, learnt about sacred geometry and all this stuff, okay? So, I've had the most unusual life when it comes to spiritual stuff, okay? Let me tell you. I've got a couple of videos on you actually about my NDE and all that. Go and find them if you can. It saves me repeating myself. But this is about Archangel Metatron, okay? So I did this course, okay? It was actually a year ago now. I've been a fan, well, a hissing fan. I don't really like to say I'm a fan of Amanda Ellis, I respect her as a spiritual teacher then for around, oh my god, 10 years or so. So, I feel like Archangel Metatron has always been there, but, I really wasn't familiar with this angel until, I discovered Amanda Ellis. So, there are three, no, maybe four significant stories related to this course and my attunement and everything. So, like I said, I've been around spiritual stuff all my life, and I'm still skeptical. I still ask questions. I still, look for a logical answer before I accept it. It's not, I'm not like that. I always encourage people to question everything, okay? So I'm doing this, well, Metatron is linked to the colour orange and the number 1111, amongst other things, but doing this meditation that I was doing, this attunement, my son comes into my room and he says, "Mum, the internet box isn't working." As kids do, it doesn't work, they start freaking out. So I said, "Oh, just go and see what, colours is flashing." Okay, that's what I said, go and see what's up with it. It will say on the box, probably. I haven't got a clue about these things. I just shut him up, go and sort it out. He comes upstairs, "Mum, it's just flashing orange." I thought, okay, I get it here. Right, so the second one, we were asked to ask Metatron for a song. Okay, I had Goo Goo Dolls' Iris in my head. Now, this is a song that I linked to my grandfather, so I was a bit like, no, I've made that up. Okay, I don't believe it. I just made that song up in my head. So I said, it was evening, and I said, okay, if this is real, okay, give me a sign. Okay, not expecting anything. The following morning, I kid you not, literally the following morning, I came downstairs. I walked into the kitchen, I glanced at my phone, it's 11:11. Then I felt, I don't know why I went in the kitchen, I just felt called to go back into the living room. So as I'm walking into the hallway, a delivery van pulls up outside the house, and my front room window was open, so I was able to hear the radio. And very faintly, I could hear the Goo Goo Dolls' Iris. And, bear in mind, this song is like literally, 20 odd years old, so it's not a song that you would find played on the radio pretty regularly, I guess, probably, it's not one of the popular songs on the radio, I guess, right now. I don't listen to the radio, I don't watch TV, so I wouldn't know. But, after, asking for the song, and I get that was like, okay, Kelly, there's something going on here. But the first night, well, as I got my course essentials, the paperwork and all that stuff, about a day or two later, I'm sitting downstairs, I'm watching the TV, and I hear in my left ear, a whisper. It was loud enough for me to hear. It just said hello. And I looked to my left, I was like, oh my god, I did hear that. I heard that. I am 100% certain I know I heard it. It was only my son in the house, but he wasn't in the living room. And, you know, there's no way this was in my ear. He was like upstairs, so it was not my son. So that was another confirmation, and I'm not schizophrenic or anything. By the way, I can tell you a lot of experiences that I've had that has been you know, proven, okay, that it's not. It's nothing to do with mental health or anything. That was another one. And then I had a Metatron energy spray. It's like one of these things, okay? They come from Amanda Ellis as well. You can order them online. And I'm not promoting it or anything. This is not paid or nothing like that. This is just me, you know, absolutely loving this energy and everything. So I sprayed it, okay, and I am not kidding you. Like literally 2-3 minutes later, I go downstairs because the door knocked and there's a man at the door, Middle Eastern man, and he said, "I'm sorry to bother you, but I've got a food delivery here for you." And I'm like, I didn't order any food. I'm like, and if you understand what where Metatron is from originally, you know, he has that kind of look about him. Okay, it's not being racist or anything, but you know, that's, you know. But anyway, that was like literally like 2-3 minutes after spraying that thing, okay. But he said, you know, excuse me, he said, I said, "I'm sorry to bother you." If you're delivering food to somebody, you don't say that, you know, "I'm sorry to bother you." But yeah, that was just 1 second. My son is, so yeah, that was just also, you know, just perfect timing. I just thought I'd share that, okay? So, like, I had many experiences in the past, crazy stuff happening in my house. It still happens. And so that's my, like, Metatron experience, okay? Take it as you will, okay? I'm not coming on here to make shit up or lie or anything, excuse my language. Because there's no point. I mean, I'm not going to come on here and make a fool of myself. But anyway, I asked Metatron for a card right now, and we've got, you can't make it up, authentic self. Who are you? Okay. And there's my cat off again. So who are you? And I feel like, you know, I have been saying in some readings that this year is about being your authentic self. A lot of other readers have been saying the same thing. And so Metatron is saying the same thing. Okay, so these reflections are like other people's perceptions and ideas of who you are, ideas based on their own filters, and also what you have chosen to show, reveal, or be at different times in your life. You may resonate strongly with some of these reflections, admire and like some, and disregard or shun others. All are part of the energy that you have emitted or sent out, some accurate and some less so. The reflections all look like you, but are they really? This includes reflections of how you see yourself and judge yourself and who you believe yourself to be. Look at how the figure in the mirror is shielded by white satin. Archangel Metatron has brought you here to unveil to yourself who you truly are. Your authentic self stripped bare of other people's perceptions as well as your own. To gaze into this mirror is to see yourself properly for the first time ever. As Metatron lifts away the satin sheet, you see yourself gazing back at you, ageless, eternal, light-filled, and your spirit shining brightly. Here, there is no hiding place. This is you. Look into your eyes and see your androgynous soul reflecting back to you. Many lifetimes, much wisdom, and love in purest form. This is as you were when born, a pure incarnated soul in physical form, come to play, work, learn, do, and be. You have lost this connection with your true authentic self. Allow this relationship with your true essence to deepen and blossom. As it does so, much may need to adapt in your life as you recognise and follow your own authenticity. Being authentic may result in you being asked to not follow the crowd, but to stand out and shine brightly in your own right, doing life your own way. This doesn't have to be a lonely place. Metatron is beside you and will help you recognise those of a familiar vibration and those who live authentically too. It is time to allow all the masks to fall away, to recognise and appreciate who you really are. The deepening of that relationship starts now. Look into the mirror and see. Very, very important right now, I believe, anyway. And this is me, okay, as well. So another thing that I want to point out, this David Bowie thing, okay, I'm a fan of David Bowie, but I did not realise that he died on January the 10th as well. Please listen to my other video, okay, because I had a strange experience last night. It was like David Bowie's energy was around. Yeah, and I mean, I had no idea that he died on January the 10th and he was born on January the 8th, and I just freaked out just now when I just googled it and I found out that he had died on the 10th. Yesterday was the 11th, and well, last night I had this strange experience, like it's just David Bowie here, David Bowie there, and I was like, okay, what's going on? Then you know, I've just found my old t-shirt like about a week ago or so, and I started wearing that, and yeah, so you know, take that as you will. Just very strange, the timing of that as well. You know, you could say, oh well, it's just a coincidence, but I was watching random food vlog videos, okay, and there was just references to David Bowie a few times, and I was like, okay, what's this about David Bowie then? Because I was just, you know, picking that up more than, you know, the man talking about the food. But and then I was like, oh yeah, I've been wearing my David Bowie t-shirt as well, and yeah, so it happens that, you know, he died and he passed away in January. So yeah, doing things. Like I said, my life is just has so much weirdness to it and synchronicity, and it's strange. Yeah, so Metatron. Okay, your authentic self, really important, just to be you. Okay, don't dim your light for anyone. I'm not right now, no more. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to leave you go. Thank you so much for listening. If you got this far, I do appreciate it. Okay, I can talk. I know I can talk when I want to. I'm just very passionate about this stuff, okay? So I do have more experiences to share. I have posted my NGE, and I did talk about my grandfather's passing as well. They're here on the channel somewhere. If I can find them, I will, you know, attach the links to the description box. But so let me know, you know, let me know about your experiences as well, okay? So thank you so much for listening. I do appreciate it, and I will see you very soon.